Hello all. Today we are going to look into the technicality of Thevenin's theorem and verify the same. The aim of the experiment is to verify the Thevenin's theorem. Before going to the experiment, let me discuss about the theorem. Thevenin's theorem states that any linear circuit containing several voltages and resistances can be replaced by just one single voltage in series with a single resistance connected across the load. In other words, it is possible to simplify any electrical circuit to an equivalent two-terminal circuit with just a single constant voltage source in series with a resistance connected to a load. Let's take a look at what the theorem tells us. The Thevenin's theorem is explained with the help of a circuit. Let us consider a simple DC circuit as shown here, where we have to find the load current IL by the Thevenin's theorem. In order to find the equivalent voltage source, RL is removed from the circuit and VTH is calculated. Thevenin's equivalent voltage VTH is equal to Vs divided by R1 plus R3 the whole into R3. Now, to find the Thevenin's resistance, the voltage source is removed, or we can say it is deactivated by a short circuit. So, Thevenin's equivalent resistance RTH equal to R2 plus R1 R3 divided by R1 plus R3. As per Thevenin's theorem, the load current is determined from the equivalent Thevenin circuit. IL is equal to VTH divided by RTH plus RL, where VTH is the Thevenin's equivalent voltage. It is an open circuit voltage across the terminal AB known as load terminal. RTH is the Thevenin's equivalent resistance as seen from the load terminals where all the sources are replaced by their internal impedance. RL is the load resistance. Moving on to the experiment, we need 1 of 0 to 100 ohm 5 amps rheostat, 3 of 0 to 65 ohm 5.5 amps rheostat, 1 of 0 to 250 milliamps or 0 to 500 milliamps ammeter, 2 of 0 to 30 volt voltmeter, a multimeter and a DC source. This is the circuit setup where voltmeter of range 0 to 30 volt is connected across a DC supply. These are the rheostat resistances R1, R2 and R3 of range 0 to 65 ohm 5.5 amps. This is the load rheostat of range 0 to 100 ohm 5 amps, and this is the ammeter which is connected in series with load rheostat. Procedure to find the load current IL through the load resistance RL. Connect as per the circuit diagram. Apply suitable voltages. Measure the current IL through RL for each applied voltage. Here I applied a voltage of 5 volt. So I got the load current as 10 milliamps. This is the circuit diagram to find the Thevenin's equivalent voltage, that is VTH. Connect as per the circuit diagram. Apply same voltage as in part 1 through the DC supply and measure voltage VTH for each applied voltage. So here we see the Thevenin's equivalent circuit voltage as 2.3 volt. This is the circuit diagram to find the Thevenin equivalent resistance RTH. Connect as per the circuit diagram and measure the circuit resistance RTH using multimeter. Here the RTH value is measured as 95.93 ohms. To find current IL through resistance RL, set the rheostat equal to RTH. Connect as per the circuit diagram. This is Thevenin's equivalent circuit. Apply the voltage equal to VTH and measure the current IL for each applied voltage VTH. Here you can see the VTH value as 2.3 volt and load current as 10 milliamps. This is the observation table to find the load current directly. Here I applied 5 volt and got the load current as 10 milliamps. This is the tabular column to find the Thevenin's equivalent voltage VTH. So for the applied voltage of 5 volt, I got the VTH value as 2.3 volt. This is the tabular column for load current using Thevenin's equivalent circuit. So for 2.3 volt, the load current is 10 milliamps. By verifying the values of load current IL found by using the theorem, it matches with the IL that we got directly. Hence, we prove the Thevenin's theorem. Thank you.